Yeah, I think your
right,
crate might be subterranean or something.
Okay, I'll make the jetpack then. Boy, this is if you came to my stream to watch me make progress, I have terrible news for you today. In case it hasn't been pretty obvious, I am not having a good time. I mean, I'm having a good time, but I'm not having a productive time.
Having a good time. And my stream's watching me run back and forth across the same sky bridge.
Yeah.
I got to the opposite end just in time to realize that I should go back to check for the crate. And now I'm making my third trip. And now the lights are on because it's nighttime. So there's an occasional vaporwave, not vaporwave, like 80s style.
Synthwave. Yeah.
Like, yeah, synthwave, like pink highway lights that I set up. Which is also the style of Andrew's website. He went
How do I remove
synthwave.
this fucking thing? Oh, hang on, I know how to do it. Got to do it in a separate menu from the other menu where you use to manage your to-do list. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Now I just need. Okay, so I still need to find rubber and stuff.
Whee! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
Stream the outer.
Oh fuck! Oh
the outer
fuck! Oh fuck! Okay.
You okay? You've been on a tear sometimes tonight.
Audience got to see that play out in real time. I jumped off the sky bridge, being like, I'll just use my jetpack to like save myself at the last minute.
Did you forget that you didn't have it equipped?
A few seconds before hitting the ground, yeah, I realized I had Blade Runners on.
Oops.
So I had to quickly find it in my inventory and put it on in mid-flight. I made it.
Good, good.
That was stressful. One way to save time. It was about to become a lot.
Speaking of
the
Among
opposite
Us,
of saving time.
I found a meme a couple of weeks ago. Insofar as I didn't find this meme, I made this meme. Insofar as I thought of something funny, but I didn't actually make a meme. Anyway.
Wow. A journey we went on today.
Yeah.
I've never felt so betrayed by a sentence.
Yeah. I saw some like religious looking meme or something like that. And it just said, it had a picture of Jesus, of course. And on it just said, Jesus, he lived among us. And I was like, just sus.
I mean, someone at that table was sus.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck. Judas looking kind of sus right now.
Did you make it that far and not make that joke? I thought that was the point you were making.
No, it's just sus, not Judas, but that's pretty good too, to just be like
oh, you said like a French thing or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought,
but he has sus name.
Wait, oh, wait, is there no more copper going into our outclad sheets? Uh-oh.
Where's rubber? I'm running around here, not find rubber.
I need outclad sheets.
Oh no, are we having a rubber shortage?
We've been having a rubber shortage forever, I think.
Fair, probably.
What happened to our copper?
Dude is looking mighty sus, though. It's like, Jesus died and I see you with the right hand. I don't know, that's pretty sus to me, bro. One of my favorite things to come out of our Among Us sessions, amongst many things, but one of my favorites was when Durf just randomly was like, I don't know, I'm pretty hard sus of this one person. And I was like, hard sus? Like, that phrase made me laugh so much, but I didn't want to laugh because the thought of expressing emotion in the middle of an Among Us game is just like, oh, I'm gonna die if I do that. So
every positive or a negative emotion could be the sign that you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
All
or no emotion if you don't express it enough.
Is anything on the side of the base turned on? Okay, that is. That's freaking me out.
Oh, there's rubber up here. There was always rubber up here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna sit
There's rubber
here.
all along.
And collect 50 of it.
Yeah, easily my favorite part of Among Us was the couplets of people that would just hard suss each other every session, and
Oh God.
they just needed excuses to suss people, and if they just got one hint, they would immediately suspect that exact person every session, no matter what.
Was it Durf and Effie?
There was a lot of Durf and Effie. There was also a lot of Durf just not understanding social cues when he would just like be clearly accusing somebody but claim he wasn't, and seem genuinely confused that people thought he was, but it's like, but he was definitely accusing that person. Like, he would spend 30 seconds explaining why somebody was the imposter, and then be confused that anyone thinks that he was sussing somebody. And then that the person would get defensive.
He was such a bafflingly interesting person to play Among Us with. Like, boy, he was fascinating.
Yeah, half the game of Among Us is the fact that nobody's brains work the same way. And so you're like, I don't. Okay, I need to decode this now. How did we get here?
Judas, we have evidence of you betraying Jesus. It's like he has sus in his name. Gosh,
you really feel incredibly proud though when you just bold-faced lie when someone catches you completely red-handed, and you just lie so well that you convince them that you're not guilty. And it's just such an incredible moment.
My favorite moment of that was Brian. Like, I had killed somebody like maybe 5 seconds away from Brian walking past me in the direction of the dead body, and I was like, fuck. And so Brian finds the dead body. Obviously I was on a ton of cooldown, and he finds the dead body and immediately like reports. Wait, did I make the wrong thing? I made the jetpack. That's not right, is it?
Oh no. Need the hoverpack. The jetpack uses fuel.
Fuck. No. Why is this happening to me?
Yeah, it's not.
None of these items are the same.
Oh no.
God, what a night. Okay. Well, anyway, at least I can use the jetpack to get around for a little while before it runs the fuel that I don't have.
Well, we have a fuck ton of fuel.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pick up some fuel just for this thing.
Yeah, that thing was when I made that thing originally, I got very disappointed very quickly and stopped using it.
Yeah, so Brian immediately calls a meeting somehow. I don't know how he does it. Just dead body reported. It's been so long I forgot how you do it.
You either report a body by seeing it, or you go to the table.
Okay. So he does that. He reports it, and he's immediately like, birdcatcher killed such and such. It was like here and here. And my response was, what are you talking about? I was nowhere near that area.
Which is not even good. It's not even good.
Well, I mean, I was fucked. There was nothing I could do to come up with any excuse, right?
Yeah.
And that was sufficient. They ejected Brian on that round instead of me. I don't know exactly what chain of logic led to that happening, but Brian described it as a no you defense. And it worked.
He was I'm rubber, so you're glue.
Angry and baffled that I got away with basically just all I really contributed to the discussion was just I wasn't
like all of Among Us is summarized by, why are you like this?
So I just said basically something to the effect of like, what are you talking about? I was nowhere near there. And other
sounds
people
legit.
they talked over each other. They started talking over each other at that point, and they started talking over Brian because they then got onto their little pet theories or whatever. Brian couldn't get a word in edgewise, and then all of a sudden he got the boot, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be so salty about that.
But part of the risk is also definitely whenever somebody just haphazardly votes based on like a feeling, or especially votes at the beginning of being able to vote, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
dude, there's so much we don't know yet, and you can't change your vote. I'm back here, drone. I might have to make a second one. It's a long journey.
Where's the Alucard fucking
the Alclad
things? Yeah,
it's
the
made on
Alucard
the aluminum platform.
Okay.
The aluminium mega complex.
They're being sucked up by the things that are actually processing it into useful shit.
Yeah, Alclad gets used up a lot. It's frustrating.
Yeah. I
always have to stand on the track and just get some more.
Mm-hmm.
Like for my drones, but I usually only need like 5. But there was a time I murdered somebody at like the weather station or whatever the fuck on the left side of the base. That's like after you have to like walk along the outside of a building, across a cliff, then across a bridge just to get to that one thing. And it's like the co-op, using the co-op puzzle. I'd murdered somebody there, and as I was running back, somebody, I think it was Durf, was inside the building, running out through the door, and so he saw me through the window, and so he called me. So he called out the fact that he saw me running past the window, and I won on confidence alone. I just really confidently stated, like, no, like, how could we were both running at a fixed speed, and I was further than you were past the window, which means that I was further along. So like, how could I have killed them? Like, I met you at the door, like, because he was like, his whole timetable was this idea that he saw me running up behind me, and I'm like, no, I was ahead of you because I got to the door before you did, before you even ran out. And I just like really confidently said some kind of nonsense, basically, and it completely deflected the susness. Just went away.
I don't remember if I was alive at that point, but I remember that chain of logic vaguely. I remember how that vote went down, and I remember being incredibly confused as to what the hell you were talking about. But I don't really remember much more that happened. But I do remember there was a where you basically just were arguing
like movement rates and so on.
Nonsense. That
sometimes it's just confidence.
Yeah. Sometimes when you caught with your willy out, you just gotta.
I've had some really good hidden role game sessions where I just prove things like to everyone about what the case was. There's like dangerous times where I can just factually prove who the bad guys are. But there's my favorite thing will always be the time that I did that, and we were playing Resistance, and we were playing blind. Oh fuck! I can't put another one there. We were playing blind spies, which means the spies didn't know who each other were. And
that's always such a weird tweak on those games, like Avalon and stuff like that.
And I proved mathematically, based on who was taken on teams and how the votes went, I was actually able to prove beyond any dispute exactly who the 2 of the 3 spies were, and they were pissed because they were so fucked. And
wow.
And so then we like, you know, victory lap, don't take those guys, and I'm all trustworthy, so take me on the final mission. I was the 3rd spy and I won. So they brought me because I was so trustworthy for turning those 2 in, but I was the 3rd spy, so the spies won.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was so fucking great.
That's great.
I won by specifically betraying the other spies, which I had to learn who they were by actually solving who they were the way the non-spies would do, because we were playing blind spies. That was great. What is wrong with copper powder source?
Game in so long, like a board game style hidden roll game. What I mean, Like, I remember back in my second internship, so that would have been like 2016, I played a lot of Ultimate Werewolf with a couple of stoners. And that was some good times. I'm never going to forget those times. But man, hearing people stoned out of their mind with immaculate logic, but no ability to like really communicate it very well or very quickly.
You just don't know what to do with it.
So smart. And it was just like, I understand everything that you're saying, but damn, I wish you were like slightly less high right now so we could like get through the logic a little quicker. Oh, those were good. That was a good summer. Obviously, I didn't do any drugs, but
yeah,
because I don't. But I still hung out with a lot of people who did drugs because, hey, you get a bunch of kids who are from all over the country flying into a state that has legal weed. Like, yeah, people are gonna go for it.
Yeah. Do we know what do you do? What do you do to mine uranium? Do you just use a miner?
Yeah, I think you just use a miner Mark III. I'm going to.
There's still not a miner going on yet, right?
No. Been fucking around for like an hour and a half, and I still haven't made a single miner.
I wonder if the oh god, the conveyor that moves it will the conveyor that moves the uranium will probably be entirely irradiated, huh?
I would think. Wait, is that how that works?
Because the ore is irradiated, right?
No.
So we probably want to process it entirely off-site if we can, and take stuff that we need to it instead of the other way around. Otherwise,
that's smart. Yeah, that was good thinking.
Otherwise, if it's feeding through our base, we're just gonna randomly almost die as we're walking around.
Yep,
which
that's
seems
a really
like
good
it'd be
point.
a problem.
Okay,
it'd be rough.
God.
No, I
so
really
what
liked.
we should do.
I really liked Among Us because it's like why I liked Resistance is that all those like werewolf games and shit have way too many roles, and the rule set is so incredibly complicated that I don't know how anyone actually figures out what the fuck's going on.
Well, there's like a you know a 9-minute like monologue that has to play before every single round.
Yeah, but it's like that guy died, but they actually got killed by the hunter. But it wasn't really the hunter, it was the jester impersonating the hunter, except the witch changed their roles in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? How do you memorize this number of fucking nonsense rules? I just like Resistance, there's just spies and Resistance, and that's it.
Could do it. I don't know.
And Among Us, it's just everyone's the good guy except the bad guy. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst things was I think a Patreon supporter wanted us to play the Town of Salem.
Oh, I hate Town of Salem.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so this is a game you play with random people online that don't communicate and just vote for random people every session, and it's like not even a game. But hey, they got microtransactions for cosmetics, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Isn't Town of Salem like completely overrun with cheaters at this point too?
I don't know.
Okay then.
I think people would have to communicate on some level for me to be able to tell that they're like cheating somehow, as opposed to voting at random. It was just noise. They might have been hoping I would like somehow recruit like an entire friend group just for that one video or something. But it was just me and Andrew playing with randos, because Andrew was like the one person around at the time. And I'm just like, I don't understand how anyone can enjoy this game. It's like, because it's like playing Among Us with randos, which is unfortunately a lot of people's like only experience with the game, but that don't work. That super don't work. You can't do that. Super can't do that. Nope. Man, I'm gonna have to build a hypertube that goes to the other side of the entire sky bridge, because it's just so far.
Yeah.
It's just a long distance away. who doesn't like AFKing while their tools just kind of float around them? Because that's what they do in the hypertube.
Yeah.
I love that detail that your character, it goes to a third-person camera and your character switches to this like Superman pose, but their tools stay exactly where they were when they were holding them before the pose, and they just float around them like chopsticks in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you know, it would work like that in real life, but
I think it'd be much more dangerous as they go more all around in the inside of the tube. It'd be like
definitely just like a glitch.
It'd be like taking a ride with shrapnel.
Yeah.
You definitely want to chain that shit down. A firm grip on your death weapons when you jump into the death tube. Did you encounter the glitch in Cyberpunk where people would eat with chopsticks and stuff, but a separate chopstick would spawn at every stage of the chopstick using process, basically?
No, I didn't see that glitch.
Like at the beginning of the game, you meet up with Jackie at a Japanese like stand, and
yeah,
there was 3 sets of chopsticks. There was
at the beginning of the game. Okay, yes, yeah, I remember that.
I think there was one. I'm trying to remember where all of them were exactly, but I think 3 of them were float. I think one of them was in his hands, like they should have been. The other one I think was just floating in the air, and I think like between like in the middle of the animation, and the other one was like sticking out of the food still or something like that. It was just really a lot to process.
My Cyberpunk series ended very tragically when I ended up with a glitch that didn't go away for months, where every palm tree 3D model clipped in front of everything. Like literally if I was looking at a palm tree, if a palm tree was in the world, it appeared in front of like it was at like the UI layer.
You got the bug similar to what Gold Vision got, because he did the Nomad intro, and across the entire desert he could see every piece of foliage and bush no matter what.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to me. And there's obviously
a lot.
And it drove me mad, and then after a while, like the game just would crash on startup. Yeah. And then eventually they fixed that so the game would stop crashing on startup.
What a novelty.
Yeah, and then I played it a little bit and got greeted with palm tree crap all over again. Then the game crashed at that point, and I was like, you know what? Fuck.
Yeah, I wonder what percentage of Let's Plays of that game died, not because of the quality of the game, like as a game, but because of the quality of the game as a software. We're just
I'm sure a lot of Let's Plays died for the quality of the game as a game, though. Let's not discount that.
There's many a game that I could potentially just give up on, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't think.
What the hell is uranium?
That's not good.
What?
The. Oop.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's more uranium. That's why I don't have that. Okay. The place that I memorably died of uranium from a while ago, and that's where I sent you to be like, oh, go get that uranium. I died there of uranium, so I know it's there. I don't think there's a vein here. I think it's just rocks. I think there's just like 8 different rocks of uranium here, and none of them are a vein.
Wait, just hold on.
Let's see. Does it make one ever? That's worth checking, right? Let's see.
I'm looking if uranium.
Wow, that was far away.
Okay, no, there are uranium resource nodes. Wait,
are they really far out?
Yeah. Okay, so there are uranium resource nodes. We just need to.
Yeah. No, I think my first outburst sound time today was at a uranium vein. I think that was like a proper node.
Okay.
All right then, though. So yeah, the first uranium spot I met and then died of wasn't even uranium.
Oh, also
or it wasn't a proper thing.
The uranium deposit that was kind of close by, like the 200-meter away one, is not on this plateau. It's definitely down by the death pit.
It's down?
Yeah.
You want to go down to that one?
Sure, I haven't accomplished anything else today. Fuck it. Let's just...
all right, let's try to find that one then.
Give that a shot.
I was wandering off to the one on the distant left, but let's go to the one on the right.
Trying to remember other...
It's in the death pit. It's in some kind of workable place.
Yeah, well, the death pit's workable. I'm trying to remember other fun times from Among Us. I was trying to come up with some of the like synonyms I thought of a little while ago. I think I called it something like, instead of Among Us, I called it like something like sitting adjacent to the group or something.
All right, just walk through that. That was trippy.
Or
I found a rock that only existed on one side.
Nice. Or another kind of overly elaborate synonym name I came up with was something like nodding along with your friends because you couldn't hear what they said but don't want to feel excluded.
Yeah. Pretty sus.
That's pretty sus.
For a while there, that was just what every Among Us meme was. Oh yeah, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool. Play the things. I've been included in a friend group, definitely, and have definitely played this
I know
game.
what Richins are.
No fucking clue what you're talking about.
Oh my god, ROETGENS.
I don't even know. I don't know what that word is. I don't understand at all what that word is.
It's from Chernobyl.
Cool.
Okay. You've seen Chernobyl.
Cool.
Okay. These are the two pieces of the puzzle.
I feel like memes often they're not entirely natural. And sometimes a meme
they say there's such a thing as a forced meme.
Yeah, like memes get pretty forced. And if you're not there when it's just a thing that's being pointlessly repeated in circles for some reason, you'll just never actually know what the fuck anyone's talking about. Like I remember when like I watched The Last Jedi, and then like much later, I was exposed to the fact that there was like a weird meme about like Adam Driver's big chest, I guess, and people were photoshopping him to have a really big chest, and people would just and I found out about it because of like the assumption that I would know what they were talking about. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it's like, or like Traitor from the first from Force Awakens, where people just kept like freaking out about like the one guy that goes wappity wappity for a second and then fights Finn and isn't even a character. Like people just hyper fixate on really specific things, and it's mostly just because that's just what they're used to doing all the time for everything, and so they'll do it for everything forever. I hope there's water down here. Okay, that is water. I definitely just jumped.
Did you all stick plunge? Yes, you did. No, a fucking thing. No.
I see purple. What? You just die? You doing all right? Hello, T-posing flea monster.
By the wildlife and fell to my death by fall damage.
You got blonkled.
I landed in water.
You got blonkle McPlompled. What am I looking at? I'm just gonna keep going until I find out. What are these glowing things? Will they kill me? Thought I was a slug, but now I'm just confused. There's just a purple little light show over here. I'm gonna go touch it with I'm gonna lick it.
That is how science. If you're a rock person.
This is a bug, right?
What?
This has to be a bug. What are those not reeds. There's like things that grow around like swamps and ponds or whatever that are like it's like a corn dog.
Cattails.
Cattails. There's cattails here, but they're all neon purple, and I mean neon purple isn't like they have no. They're just lights.
They don't have a texture. They're just
the entire stem and the corn dog is all just one continuous pink light. There's no direction. There's no shading. And there's no shadows. They're just.
It's just an emissive
freaking out
light. Interesting. I'll check that out when I get there. But I'm sure that it's probably just a material that is just literally.
I just saw it in the distance on the lake when I jumped in, and I went swimming towards it because I thought it was going to be. Because it looks like the color of the most valuable slug.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, it's non-interactive weird trash.
Got it.
Yeah, the MVS.
I'm losing my fucking mind with this game though today, dude. How many times have you walked past this? Walked on the sky bridge today?
4, maybe.
It's been a
5?
lot. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
This thing over here looks like a statue without one SCP. You know, the first one looks like a weird baby.
the stone thing that teleports, the weeping angel ripoff. Oh damn!
Yeah,
I pissed off the SCP fandom. Here they come.
Yeah, the weeping angel ripoff.
Give me all your tasty engagement.
Yeah. Speaking of SCPs, free on EGS.
It's like a Doctor Who family. Their toddler made a weeping angel out of shitty clay, and it's all malformed and barely recognizable as human. And they're like, "It's a baby weeping angel. I'm gonna call it an OC." This is the original character now. Behaves exactly like a weeping angel, but looks less detailed, and that's the entire character.
But yeah, I was gonna say, free on Epic Games Store is Control that came out today. Or, I mean, I'm sure that game has been out, but it's free on EGS right now. So if you want to play the unofficial SCP,
the SCP / House of Leaves game.
Yeah. I really don't know anything about it except that it seems to align well with my interests.
Yeah, you might like it.
I don't know anything else about the game.
It's a third-person shooter that's set in a supernatural setting, full of supernatural things that are a really specific kind of quirky style of sci-fi.
Monster. Okay.
And it's kind of neat.
I'll look into it briefly.
Conceptually.
I mean,
I didn't like it. But
I just got
everyone
it for free
else seems
because it was for free.
So many people like it to the point where they call it like a triumph of gaming and the best game of the year and the best game of several years and so on. And I'm like,
But it's not Hades.
It's not Hades. And more importantly, Hades isn't Pyre, the best Supergiant game.
I need to give that game more time. I really did not get into it.
It's one of the most interestingly designed games of all time, which comes with the caveat of the barrier for entry is accepting the fact that you're going to play a sports game.
Yeah, that barrier was high enough for me. I did not go over that barrier.
Because I literally started my playthrough of that game still having not realized that it was a real-time sports game. I thought it was a turn-based strategy game, I think. Like, all I did was look at the screenshots where you just see a bunch of people standing in an open field facing each other. And it's like, oh, it's gonna be a turn-based strategy RPG where you move around on a grid probably. And I didn't look any closer because I didn't want spoilers. I just wanted to experience a Supergiant game, and then I started playing it. It was a fucking sports game, and I'm like, what?
Is the water glitchy for you down here?
I think the water's working for me, but one of the fleas is T-posing and just sort of sliding around.
Jump into the water where I am real quick?
Okay.
Okay, do you want to go this direction?
Oh, you fell on the... Oh.
Ow.
Kill the witch!
Yeah, please don't do that. I will die. I have very
Kill
little
the witch!
It's like not water.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
this game's weird.
If you walk into the water in this direction, it just happens that way too.
That's funny.
Whoa, yeah. There's just a corner of area where there's water that's rendered visually, but
that's why
working.
I took fall damage, is because I landed in the not water. Yeah.
Oh no. That's pretty funny though.
Please don't. Oh no, that wasn't that was an enemy, not you. Okay,
Hello.
well they fell.
Oh, did an enemy chase you all the way up?
Apparently, but then he fell down.
I was trying to get them all. It'd be funny if he fell into the no water area and died of that.
If he did, yeah, that would be great. If I did it a second, I would probably just quit for the night.
You don't see him. I don't know where he went.
He might have died.
Yep.
Where the hell is this uranium? Uranium? No,
I do not know
where it be.
There's actually where a jetpack would be handy, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
Because then we could just go look, figure out where it is. It's one for Was it back up there, or is it in a cave somewhere?
Ah, that's true. It could be in a cave underneath all this shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we're going. Huh.
Be in a cave, because I don't see any ledges for it from here. Do you?
No, I don't really see where it is. Bacon.
Huh. Oh god, I'm glad I made that jump.
Ba-doop-a-doop. Hello, weird cattails losing your goddamn minds over there.
Whoa, what are they?
You see the neon cattails? Is it for you
too?
too?
Up and see them in close in person?
Yeah, if you go up to them, you just see full-on cattails, but they don't get any more detailed. Well, I mean, like the shapes get more detailed because you're closer, but it just stays as a silhouette like it is right now, and it's just so weird.
Oh, so it's just a sprite. I see. Well, I'm gonna go.
No, I think it's a 3D model. Like I'm pretty sure you're gonna walk around it and it looks like it should, except the fact that it doesn't. It's just always a flat color from every perspective, with no shading and everything.
See this. I know enough about the Unreal Engine. I can analyze this thing.
I can analyze this. I know this. What?
What the hell were they thinking with making this?
Glass floor.
Really...
This is kind of cool. I made this on accident.
Oh my god. There's no... The material is just literally a purple emissive light on a 3D model of some cattails. They didn't texture this. You're correct. The material is literally just a...
I think it's just an incomplete asset that they thought it wasn't in the game.
Maybe.
Because have you ever seen a cattail in this game?
No.
Yeah, I think that's like the only instance of an asset that's not supposed to be here.
Maybe. It's just a material where they just crank the emissive light on it up to like 2 or 3 on a scale of 0 to 1.
Oh no, that's too high.
It just means that the center core of the model becomes pure white, and you just get the edges
that are a little bit of a color
outside, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have the emissive light that high.
It's funny. It's just a really weird detail just to encounter. There's just a lot of bugs today. You saw the part of water that just doesn't render. And I think just if you go in the wilderness where there aren't a lot of point of interest nearby, it's just like a weird chunk that like they haven't really explored and like tested much because there's no reason to be there for usually.
Right.
And so you just find weird shit happening.
There are a lot of parts of the map where it's just like, and this is empty town.
Oh yeah. No, when I turned back to come back to you to look for this uranium, I turned around and saw a giant floating rock where there was just a bottom. There was like a bottom rim of the rock where you could just see through it, and this thing is like one of those it's like one of those pieces of terrain that's so big it's supposed to be like a whole region of terrain essentially. So I just walked into the hole and just walked across. I was just walking on like a generic floor, but I was under this like super rock and I just couldn't see it anymore because I was inside of it. And then when I got to the other side, I turned around and I just see like a whole ass like giant mega boulder behind me now that I just had walked through.
Right, and that's what you had clipped through. Gotcha.
And then the water
so I guess
shit.
You made this ladder to go up to keep looking for the uranium. Did you find it up there?
Part of our problem is we don't know if it's up or down.
Yeah, that's true. It could be in a cave system that takes us below all this.
Yeah, I currently have like no idea where this uranium is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I'm killing something for a slug. I may have a lot of them, but there's always a use for more. You just jump off a cliff, you weird idiot? Okay.
Oh, I made it. It must be below everything.
There must
be like a cave
where.
system. I have no clue. Wow. Boy, we sure have just gotten puck left and right by the uranium today.
Can't wait to find out that it's like inaccessible somehow.
Maybe it's like a glitch in the map. It's like, yeah, we put it there under a rock on accident.
That's a thing that happens in Subnautica. What's really frustrating is that you can't use the scanner in water unless you jump out of the water, like by jumping to the air. Yeah, God, I need to pay more close attention to when I'm going up the ladder to see if I'm getting closer to it vertically. I have no idea where it is. But in Subnautica, they made the mistake of giving you a resource tracker that kind of pings you towards the closest resource that you're looking for, and the downside of that implementation is that I think they procedurally generate the resources because it's just one. It'll be like one piece of titanium here and there and so on.
Yeah.
So that procedurally generated stuff is sometimes just clipped inside of stuff, and you would never know that if there wasn't a tracker to tell you. But you're like, I can't get this copper. Where the fuck is it? And it's just annoying enough because it's not like a waypoint or like a clear indication of exactly where the resource is. So instead, you're just like I'm getting hotter. I'm getting hotter. And you just like start swimming in circles for 10 minutes trying to find just one resource. And you're just losing your mind.
I distinctly remember that in my Subnautica playthrough.
Yeah, I haven't died yet, but I've taken so much damage today that I have used up all of my food.
Damn.
Or almost all of it. Just all these radiation clouds and all of these whoa, why is that platform gone? There's all these radiation clouds.
I pulled it up because I was getting chased by an enemy, sorry.
Oh. There's all those radiation clouds and the poison areas and so on. It's just so much. It's just so much. Okay, so as I climb this ladder, okay, I'm climbing up the staircase we just built, and the uranium that's near us is getting further away. It's currently below me.
It's weird like that.
What the fuck is it?
It must be like a... Well, I'm gonna check the map. Maybe the map will reveal a...
Yeah, as I get lower, I get closer. All the way up into the point where I'm in the water. So there must be a cave under us. Let's see.
Oop. Hell. Yeah, I don't know where we would find like, the cave here. Where's we're here?
Okay. There's a cave. Yeah. Remember that time I tried to run a power line through this area, only to realize that there was a giant fucking mountain in this direction when I went towards like the pain hole. If you get to this side of the pain hole at low point area, there is a cave.
Oh, okay.
So that cave's probably directly under us. So now I gotta head back. I gotta try to get all the way down there. Oh, hello.
What the hell? Okay, Nico got weird for you too? Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Well, it did the autosave.
Oh, okay.
Does it tell you when it's autosaving, or does the game just freak out every now and then and you don't know why?
It just freaks out every now and again. I don't know why.
Yeah, autosaves are actually relatively frequent. It's like every few minutes.
Yeah.
And my game just stops for a moment.
Oh, you have a hazmat mask and I don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, then you just ran through this poison cloud without any
problems? I ran through poison all the time. Oh! Okay. It's fine.
Assuming I shouldn't follow you.
I got hit by... oh god, there's monsters here. Oh god. I got hit by... Right when I grabbed the slug that I went into the poison cloud for, I then got hit by the... a boar and just went sailing through the air. I caught some distance there. God, there's too many enemies. Stop it. God! They can jump? I don't like that. That was really unpleasant.
Oh, Spideys! Oh, cool.
Dead Spideys. Let's see. Where am I? You gotta turn right? Yeah, this ridge is in the way. Okay. Get over this ridge. Wait, how are we gonna get down alive? Wait. No. Going up the ridge is bad. We need to go down directions, because we need to find a gradual way down or we're gonna be very dead.
Well, I do have the hoverpack, which will not work.
Yeah, I think it only works if you recently had a charge or something. I don't think you can just jump off any platform and be like, "I'll slow descend."
So weird about mobility.
Hope I don't die from this next fall. Oh, it's not great. No, that was okay. I take way less or more fall damage than I expect all the time.
Do you like skid down the side or something?
Not really. I pretty much just went for it, and I only took like 2.5 pips. I'm like, that seemed deadly. Why did that happen?
I took about 2.5 pips as well, and I was trying to like slide down the side to
low power
be a little slower.
Oop. Oop, there's a boar coming at you. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's. Yeah. Oh my God, there's like 5.
Do you happen to have a weapon on you?
Oh my God, there's like 5. They're gonna hit you off. Watch out!
Oh my God,
there's so many. I have never seen more. Where'd they come from?
Fuck. Whoa. Ha. Whoa. We're good. Got one more.
Did you air control back?
Yeah. Oh, he's like stuck.
Yeah, I was like, oh, a boar's chasing you, and then I just saw like 5 low frame rate boars chasing you down at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck? Legitimately never seen that.
Running away from like a pack of wolves, but they were all pigs.
Yeah, and they were angry. There he is. He's floating. Die.
He's still alive. Not anymore.
But did we get them all? Oh shit, that's really far down.
Cost? Well, there's water. Oh no, there's not. Oh shit, that's real far down.
No, we're gonna want to get back up. We gotta loop around the back of this and find the way down.
This fucking mind.
Became a journey. Ooh, berries.
Yeah.
This bacon will save me. There we go. The map looks like one of these directions will just be a ramp that goes all the way down. Oh yeah, I think this is it. Oh, spiders! Just hear the skittering. God, he's so big. They are really just unfortunate. They're distressing. But my sword conquers all. All!
Tired of dying in this game.
Oh, you died?
Yes.
What'd you do? Did you jump?
I did jump and I skid down the wall, but it wasn't enough to slow me to not die from fall damage.
I was trying to show you the path.
Oh.
There's a way.
We diverged. I didn't see that you had showed me the path.
Because I said that this is too high up, so we need to loop back around, because there's definitely going to be a ramp that takes us down. So I just looped back around the ridge and found the actual way down. Okay,
well, it's ironically probably significantly faster for me to just go approach this from spawn. So I'm running over. I'll be there in a minute.
I bet the scary cave is where the uranium is.
I think I maybe even encountered it before.
A long time ago.
That would be so funny if you had... Oh, man.
It's very possible that I just encountered it an incredibly long time ago, but then was like, well, that'll be relevant eventually. And then like 4 months later, it comes up again finally.
Yeah.
Oh, look, mycelia's everywhere. Another thing in this cave that I would have encountered before the time that I really needed it. And then didn't remember it later. Oh, cool, spiders. Cool, glad those are here. Add that to the pile.
Ah! You sound like me when I got to the spidery levels in Hollow Knight.
The skittering deep place that's just like, ugh.
Yeah. I was like, cool, there's spiders here.
I like the part where the walls are alive and bitey. Oh yeah, I've definitely been here before. Yeah, this place is really unnerving because it's the largest spider cave I've ever seen. And I think it has uranium in it.
That would make sense that they would put the uranium behind the spiders.
I am under attack. I have many an alien organ.
Why do you say that? You need to pretend you're in an RTS. We're under attack.
They came from behind. Yeah, there's the thingy. There's the big dang dong thonger.
Oh, I've always wanted to play dang dong thonger. Trigger happy havoc.
Ding dong thonger trigger happy. We've reached the final form of this meme. Just the stupid joke of dangly grandpas. I have placed the miner on the resource. I did not actually make power lines to come here though. So that needs to happen.
God. It took us the entire session to accomplish this.
Yeah.
We suck at this game, dude.
Well, you tried really hard to find a radiation-y place, and then you... well... I guess you never found radiation and died to poison that had nothing to do with radiation over and over again.
Yeah, and that kind of ruined everything, and it's been a... So, do you mind killing these things, by the way?
Yeah, I guess you just died to regular poison clouds, which was ill-advised.
Yeah, because the hazmat suit doesn't work against hazards.
I don't see anything to kill.
Okay, well good. I'm glad they left me alone then. But yes, it only works against hazardous materials, specifically, not hazardous.
Nope, I don't have
hazards.
enough. I'm out of cable, so I can't finish this line.
Cool. There it is. There's the miner. Oh, radiation level. That's right. That's a thing.
You're in danger. Ralph Wiggum, am I right?
Anyway, so I might as well just throw myself at the miner and die.
Ill-advised. Do not recommend. Don't
120
do that.
uranium per minute. It's a miner Mark II. Did it put a Mark III?
No, I don't have the parts for a Mark III.
I used to until they clipped into the fucking floor.
Right now, I'm trying to connect the power at all, so it's mining.
I'm gonna go and massage my very, very sore left hand. Holding a shift key for 2 hours straight.
Just because you've been constantly running the entire game? Oh no. Can you get an RSI from just holding something for too long?
Of course you can.
Oh no.
Absolutely can. It's fine. It's just a little sore.
There's certain crafty base buildy type bases I love, but there's definitely like elements of it that can be so time consuming that if you're trying to like get every moment to be worthwhile viewing, it's like, good luck.
Oh yeah, no, this was a hell of a stream.
I recently spent 3 hours building a new base in Subnautica and moving all my resources to it. And I was just building stuff that I had largely used before and so on. But the process of moving everything and dealing with all the like sort of layered processes and shit, it just took 3 whole hours. It was just a huge pain in the ass.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Yep. Have fun.
Doing what?
Going away.
Sounds good.
See you tomorrow.
Probably
maybe,
see
or
you
not.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bye.
I need to complete my mission of at least plugging in the power. Just to feel good about myself a little bit. Mucho importante. That was, like, not correct. That doesn't matter. Oh hey, I just have gas filters in my inventory. Didn't remember that. Do I have a gas mask? No. There's weirdly not a head slot. There's only a body slot in this game. And I find that strange. I'm basically just gonna plug this in and then log off. It's not even gonna be like going anywhere. Because we'll have to figure out what to do with that. But we might want to... We might want to conveyor it out of the cave. But maybe not much beyond the cave? Because if it makes dangerous resources that kill us, then we don't want it to come into our base. So I might bring the conveyor just far enough to take it out of our base. And then when it's... Ooh. One of these guys, the geysers. The geysers that were like a rare, at least for me, a rare instance of a new resource just kind of popping up in the environment. Where there's a few places where like I went to like the quartz mine that pretty much runs our whole base. Even though it's just one source of quartz. And one day I went back there and there was suddenly geysers and I'm like, those weren't there before. That's a new mechanic. Hello, train. Don't kill me. Here we go. But yeah, if this stuff's gonna be dangerous, we probably don't want to leave this area. So I'll just run the power lines and then I'll maybe run a conveyor to the mouth of the cave. But we're probably not gonna want to go much further. We're probably gonna want to take anything involved in nuclear usage to here instead of from here. Okay. Yeah, bird only uses marked ones. Oh, I can only afford one Mark 1. Okay. Or one Mark 2. I was going to make a redundant connection so it can't just be unplugged instantly. But I guess I'll have to settle. That's worrying. That's worrying. I think I noticed this last session and I forgot. I might have to try to work on this later. Might have to expand our power usage. Our consumption is catching up with our usage, which is surprising. Sorry, our consumption is catching up with our production, which is surprising because our production, I've really made it really big. Our power production spaces are very large. I might want to double check whether or not it was accidentally unplugged or anything like that, which I wouldn't put it past things because I went over to the just today I went over and reconnected the copper mine that was making the copper for the aluminum base. So that had been unplugged somehow by one of us. So we have 2 primary places to create power. And I just gotta wonder if they both are still plugged. Motherfucker! Oh, there's our uranium. I assume it's dangery? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it. I just lost my patience the moment that happened. I just ran all the way over here and didn't have the concrete. This is gonna take some trips. I'll deal with all this between if I have the time.